Hey, what's up guys, it's DaYDreaMz. Welcome back to the channel for the video here in Clash of Kings. And today guys, I want to talk to something that's very important to me and to all World Cup players for that matter. And we're going to get into Dragon Grapheme Stone and what is the best one to use specifically for World Cup. And the reason I asked it, I've had this debate with dozens of players and everybody has different viewpoints and stuff. So we're going to talk about it right now together. So here is the Palace of Dragon Words, and we're going to go down to the 8th order now. Of course, you can get Fortification, which is a really good defensive dragon word. The best in the World Cup that you can get. I think it's the best in the game. Let's, you know, I don't know what this has. 60% defense, but it doesn't have all the... Actually, this might be the best defensive one, but, yeah, for the World Cup, the best you can get is Fortification. But for offensive, you have two different things you can do. Godslayer, which is very easy. You activate all in memory. You can just do it immediately. It takes no time out of your setup, but the setups are very easy this year, so going down and getting Skyfall isn't that big of a deal. So we're going to go and see what each has. So we're going to start with the attack and defense of all soldiers, 30% and 40%, and as you can see, Godslayer is higher, 35% and 45%. It's 5% higher on each of those. Okay, so next let's go to offensive damage taken and damage reduction. So 30% on the reduction, 20% on the damage. Let's go to Skyfall, and you can see it is 22 and 25. So if you go to Godslayer, you can see Godslayer is higher on the reduction and slightly lower on the damage. It's 8% higher on reduction and it's 5% lower on damage. So, you know, so far Godslayer is higher on attack and defense, and it looks, if you add the two together, the difference would be 3%. So it's 3% better on damage and damage reduction. Next up, damage dealt by cavalry, infantry, and archer, 6% on Godslayer. On Skyfall, it is also 60%. Now here's the big one, guys. And here's where a lot of people think that the Skyfall is better, because archers are still very good. I know that, you know, there's other troop types, cavalry and whatnot, that are very good now too, but archers still perform very, very well. And since they're a backline troop, they don't die as easily. And since, you know, you're using a lot of healing speed ups and stuff in the World Cup, you know, having good archer is important. And as you can see, the Skyfall has the 30% archer and Godslayer has that 30% siege. So here's the question, guys. And, you know, a lot of you are very knowledgeable about the game, and a lot of you that have max prestige 6 castles can probably answer this, you know, as truthfully as you can. What's the better dragon word? Is it Godslayer or is it Skyfall for offensive in the World Cup? Because, you know, like I said, Godslayer has pretty much better everything except for it's missing that 30% archer attack, and it has that siege engine attack. And then also, what I would like to know, because, you know, the T12 Siege haven't been doing that good in the World Cup. They come out about even for the most part on offense, and I don't think they do that great on defense either. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. I've been using Godslayer the last few weeks, and it's been working great. But before that, I was using Skyfall because of the 30% archer attack, and because the all soldier attack isn't that big of a difference, and it's not really that important, the all soldier attack and defense. But the offensive damage reduction and offensive damage, with that being higher on Godslayer, that's what's making me think that Godslayer might be the better offensive class. So let me know in the comment section, guys. I want to have debates in the comment section again. I want to get, you know, everybody talking, get this community charged up. And you know, guys, I filmed a video last night, and I want to get your opinion on this. I filmed a video with King Crimson talking about, you know, Viva Ferrari bullying females in his kingdom. I think it's 473. And, you know, he deleted a bunch of Lady Venom's troops. He is putting king buffs on their castles, preventing them from kingdom jumping. Just, you know, doing some real nasty stuff. A lot of manipulation, a lot of nasty stuff. And I did a, like, 10-minute video with King Crimson where he explains everything that Ferrari's been doing. And I'm wondering, would you guys want to see that video? And, you know, I'm trying not to create a bunch of drama, but at the same time, I want to shed light on the situation. So maybe Clash of Kings fixes the whole king buff preventing people from jumping. Because if you think about it, there's 16 king's buffs. There's 8, you know, good buffs, and then 8 debuffs. So you can, if you wanted to as a king, let's say Poppy got mad at his alliance, he could prevent 16 people from kingdom jumping, basically ruining the gaming experience for them. So I pass the question off to you guys. Let me in the comment section both these things. What's the better dragon word, and should I release this video, and what do you think about the whole king buff exploit? Thank you guys so much for watching. Teamwork makes dream work. If you could, hit the like button, and we'll be posting another Clash of Kings video tomorrow, baby. Let's go. See ya.